What's up, y'all? I want to start this video off by saying thank you to my very new subscribers and those of you who have tuned in to my channel and have watched my shorts. Thank you for getting me there. Look, let's get to the point to where that we can get this channel more views and more likes. So if you like my shit, share my shit, and let people know to come through and fuck with my shit. And I don't mean to call my content shit, but this is how we talk on my channel. So what's up, y'all? I feel like it's time for us to have a conversation. Black women, come here, come here. This is for us. This is for us. This is for actually all women. Men, you can chime in on this video too. I just feel like it is high time for us to have a conversation simply because of the responses I'm getting from women on my shorts. Um, Ladies, let me tell y'all one goddamn thing. First of all, I hope everybody has subscribed to my channel that has tuned in. I hope that you don't become offended too quickly because I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say on my channel. If you get offended by cursing and all of that, this ain't the channel for you, darling. This is the channel for the sinners, honey. Go on, get your sanctified ass up off my channel. And if you are sanctified and you are here, baby, you're welcome to be here. But be sanctified and realistic, okay? That is, I believe, the problem within the black community. We lean so much on Jesus that we become unrealistic, or we lean so much on religion as a whole, whatever it is that you get down with. We lean on it so much to we become ignorant to being human, and we become ignorant to human decency. And while I'm not going to address black men on this video because in my mind I feel like women should address women and men should address men. I'm not saying that a woman cannot correct a man, but a woman cannot correct a man. That's it. Black women, you ought to be shaming yourself. This is not a video to shame or put down black women, but I will say that the majority of the things that I've gone through with women have been at the detriment of a black woman. The shit has happened at the hands of another black woman, and dare I say, another dark skinned woman. But we gonna get into that too. You know, the fact that y'all have issue with me expressing my disdain for my ex-husband, holding me hostage basically in a fucking marriage that is defunct and that has been defunct for 7 years. It's going on 8 years, y'all. We got married in 2016, April 5th, 2016. The nigga was gone by July. Okay, understand that. He was mentally gone by July. He was already flying back out to North Carolina to go and see the bitch that he left me for. The bitch he ultimately left me for in 2017. He left January 21st, 2017. He left at 1:25 in the morning. I haven't gotten to all of that in my story time, but I will get to that. But the purpose of this video is to have a discussion with black women, because bitch, how dare you? Okay? See, we have this issue with always wanting to take up for men. And guys, fellas that are watching this, by no means am I coupling y'all in this or let me say I'm not umbrellaing all men. I'm talking about that sector of fuck niggas that think that they are good niggas, that pretend to be good niggas, that confuse these stupid ass women and have women going at other women. This is who I'm talking about. And at the same time, I'm not talking to all women. I'm not talking to all black women specifically because I know that the majority of my demographic is black. And please don't become offended if you're non-black and you come across my channel and you hear me saying stuff directly to black people. It is because again, that's who my demographic is. If my demographic is larger than what I believe, get in these comments and let me know so that I can speak to all of us. But I hope that I am speaking to all women when I say, ladies, how fucking dare you? A lot of women have no issue stepping on the toes of another woman at the behest of a man. Y'all don't have a problem with that? Anytime you're willing to get in the inbox of a man's wife his estranged wife because we are not divorced and take up for him saying what's not fair for him without hearing what his wife is saying. Ladies, it's a problem. And black women, it's a problem. See, y'all always want to say you want this high value man, this high value man. You want your man to be this, you want your man to be that, but you bitches is making hood rat decisions every day, all day. Choosing to stand on a woman's toes, a married woman's toes, for her cheating husband is out of line. It's out of pocket. It's out of order. And y'all don't have any issue with that, but yet and still you want these men to come to y'all or men for these superficial ass standards y'all have. And meanwhile, you're over here stepping on the toes of another woman. Now, make no mistakes, this is not a video about wanting my ex-husband back or being hurt behind it because what happened happened and it's over. But what is continuing to go on is women freely stepping on another woman. But then y'all will get on these fucking social platforms and you'll make all of these videos about how men are this and men are that. Let's talk about how women shit on each other every day. Black women, let's have this conversation right now because each woman that my ex-husband cheated on me with was a black woman. See, we always want to talk about what the others are doing and how they're treating us and how this and that is unfair, and y'all want to pretend that there's some type of super camaraderie amongst black women when it's not. You bitches will help hang a woman. Not that you know it's the same situation, but yo, the amount of women that was dragging Meg the Stallion during that fucking case, it's disgusting. Y'all know whatever happened happened, but because there was a man involved, y'all immediately start dragging her. Yeah, these are two totally different situations, but I want to point out how black women have this double standard when it comes to, oh, we should be treated this way and that way, but y'all don't treat other black women right. You shit on other black women. You will easily go and lay with a woman's husband or lay with a woman's boyfriend. It doesn't matter, bitches. You know, I know you hoes like to say, oh, if he ain't married, he's still on the market. Nah, bitch, you just a hoe. Just say that, okay? Just say you a hoe. Look here. If you are fucking someone's husband, you a hoe. If you are fucking someone's boyfriend and you know that this nigga, and let me say this, nigga is gonna apply to all men, okay? So just let it flow, ladies. Don't get technical on me right now. But if you fucking somebody's boyfriend and you know this nigga got a girlfriend, or you found out that he got a girlfriend and you still opening your fucking pussy up to this nigga, you a hoe. If you fucking somebody's spouse, period, and they're separated, and you know that they're separated from this person, and you taking shots at their spouse that they're separated from, and their spouse then moved on with their fucking life, but you fucked up because you fucking with this motherfucker that you was cheating with and caused these people to become separated, you a hoe. If you pregnant or had a baby by a married person, you a hoe. You know, don't make me lay out the different levels of hoe you are if you land with somebody that's taken. It doesn't matter that they're not married. If you know that that person is in a committed relationship or in a long-term relationship with somebody and you willfully lay with that person, you a hoe. You out of line, you out of pocket, and you ain't shit. Y'all like to have these standards set up like men shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, but you bitches doing this shit to other black women every fucking day. Y'all like to get mad when these niggas get on these man. I'm not taking up for these niggas because these niggas is straight incels and y'all niggas need to hug y'all fucking mamas. But y'all like to get up on these niggas in these man spears motherfucking platforms and on their pages and shit, and y'all like to correct the shit that they're saying, and you like to go at them when they're dragging the fuck out of black women for no reason, just mercilessly dogging the fuck out of us. But then, bitch, you fucking with somebody's husband. You fucking with somebody's boyfriend. How much better are you than the bitches that they dragging? How much better are you than any bitch? Do you understand you the same type of motherfucker? I know you may think, oh, it's different with men. No, it's not. No, it is not, ladies. If you willfully participate in hurting another woman, you ain't shit either. How did you bitches mamas raise y'all? Did your mamas raise you at all? Or you are all of y'all the product of a side bitch? Because I'm sorry, my parents are still married. My parents have been married. I think this year will make 45 years. I don't know, babe, but it's 40 something, baby. My parents have been married. My mama wasn't nobody's side chick. See, I didn't see that shit in front of me, okay? My mama wasn't cheating on her motherfucking husband. Okay, I didn't see that type of shit. My daddy don't have bastard children out here, okay? He got us five. Well, it was six of us, but my brother is deceased. My daddy had six motherfucking crumb snatchers underneath one fucking roof, okay? So I don't know what you bitches are used to. I don't know what type of backstabbing ass shit y'all used to, but my mama didn't fuck on her friends' men. My mama's friends didn't play in my daddy's face. See, y'all used to this type of shit because some of y'all mamas did this shit, and this behavior is acceptable. A lot of the bitches that my ex-husband was fucking with was the product of some side bitch ass shit, and he was okay with that. The fact that he was from the product of a broken home should have given me the should have shown me what type of person he was. His parents are not married. They were married, but they're separated, long term separated. His mother and his father are not divorced, but his father has trapped his mother in a marriage that has been dead for years and years and years. So he's just trying to follow in his father's footsteps. I say all of that to say that you petty, ignorant ass bitches that are doing this shit, that are willfully laying with these taken people. And it don't matter if you gay, straight, whatever the fuck, bitch. If you fucking on another bitch's bitch and you know this bitch got a bitch, you a punk ass bitch still too. You ain't exempt just because you're gay. You sharing your pussy with every bitch, knowing that these bitches is taking you a stupid hoe too. If you a gay man and you opening your ass up for a nigga you know in a relationship, you a bitch ass nigga too. You're no different. You in this pile of ignorant motherfuckers too. If you're a trans woman and you out here opening your pussy dick up to these niggas and you know this nigga is taking, you ain't shit, you foul too, bitch. Go sit your funky ass down too. See, a fucked up motherfucker can be anything. It doesn't mean a damn thing what you claim to be, what you identify as, none of that. If you fucked up, you just a fucked up human being. And it's a lot of you females out here that are fucked up human beings. And I know you bitches, I sound just like one of these men saying female, because bitch, I'm speaking to females, okay? And specifically, I'm speaking to my sisters, my black sisters. We be so ready to be some niggas bitch that we'll step right on another woman. We be so thirsty to have a nigga that will be combative instead of hearing what a woman is saying. Y'all jumping in my inbox, and a lot of y'all ain't know my damn ex-husband. You don't even know me. All you basing it off of is some fucking shit that you went through in your life and telling me how your grandmother and your grandfather or your mama and or even your own damn situation. Y'all, if I fucking figure out how to do the shit, I'm gonna upload all this shit in a video, show you how stupid these women's thought processes are. It is not okay just because your mama stole your daddy from some other bitch because he created you. Do you understand how abnormal that shit is? That's not okay, ladies. And it feeds the fucking trope of black women being Hottentots. And I'm sure you bitches don't even know what a Hottentot is. Baby, that is not nothing cool to be. Okay? Google the shit. If you need a reference point, bitches. Bitches who out here sucking dick and opening their pussy up to every nigga, but you don't read and understand why it's improper for you to carry your funky ass self like this and dare call yourself a queen, because a lot of y'all call yourselves queens and you out here doing peasant ass shit like laying up with married men. Bitch, you a hoe. That's what you is. You a hoe. You an unpaid hoe. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna disrespect hoes like that, because at least hoes out here getting paid. At least these hoes will get in these niggas' pockets. You bitches is dookie booties, okay? Not even gonna call you bitches hoes no more, because that's a disrespect to the art of selling pussy. You bitches is dookie booties, okay? You used up dookie, stained dookie booty ass dirty bitch. That's what you are. But anyway, if you hoes need a reference point to understand why you shouldn't be a fucking Hottentot, Google Sarah Bartman, okay? Black women. Google Sarah Bartman, okay? See, this is who you all are shaming when you're doing shit like this. Sure, you bitches might get on there. Oh, you sound bitter. I'm not bitter, honey. I've evolved from bitter. When I first broke up with my ex-husband, oh, I was bitter as a motherfucker. I can admit it. I was. I was extremely bitter. I grouped every black man underneath the same umbrella as my ex-husband. Like I just was terrible. I was a horrible human being. But thankfully, Oshun owns my head. And she nurtured me back to the point to where that I can speak without having such venom on my voice, because or in my words, because I still have some venom in my words, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be arguing with you hoes right now. You wouldn't excuse me, you dookie booties, because you wouldn't matter. But because there's a greater purpose to the videos that I'm recording, to point out, ladies, this is why you should not do these things, even in a marriage, because there's a greater purpose. I'm going to go ahead and give energy to this foolishness that you ladies are putting out. But with giving energy to this stupid shit, I'm gonna point out, black women, we got to do fucking better. Because as I said, all of the things that I went through with my ex-husband was at the hands of a black woman. He never cheated on me with a white woman. He never cheated on me with a Latino woman, or a Hispanic woman, or an Asian woman, or an Indian woman. No, he didn't. Every single woman that stood on my toes while I was with that man was a black woman. Black women who called themselves queens, but you did peasant shit like this. You see, we were going to break up anyway, okay? It was inevitable. Why you hoes couldn't wait until we broke up? Why did you need to destroy a black woman in the process of you, in the end, not getting the nigga, because ain't damn one of you hoes with him? And if you are, baby, it's not a flex, because he's still a married man. So if I do decide to flex as a wife, I'm going to interrupt your whole situation, baby. So encourage that married man that you laying with to divorce his wife. This is for all of you bitches who are laying up right now with somebody's motherfucking husband. You dirty bitch. See, you're not winning because he's not divorced. While you posting pictures and taking vacations and sponsoring this nigga's life and having his bastard children, this nigga is still tied to this other woman. You don't feel no way about that? Y'all don't feel no way about still fucking with a nigga that still got a bitch out here that's tied to him, that's still wearing his last name? See, ladies, y'all be all out of order with these activities and these situations that y'all be in. But you have the nerve to criticize men. Don't jump on none of these niggas' pages and say nothing if you screwing somebody else's spouse, or somebody else's boyfriend, or somebody else's mate, lover, partner, whatever the fuck. If you number two, that ain't the thing for you to do. It might be the right message, but the wrong messenger, baby. And it's going to always come out like that. Anyway, back to my black sisters. We always want to shout how we are not treated this way, and we are especially us brown and dark skinned women. We go heavy with this shit. We go hard with it. And 95% of the women that was assisting my ex-husband in cheating was a brown or a dark skinned woman. You couldn't wait to stand on my toes. You couldn't wait to be in a competitive stance. So again, black women, how dare you speak up and scream who's doing what to you when you doing shit to black women your damn self. You don't care about black women. And I'm not saying it's all black women because it's not. It's not all of us out here. Because I know I'm not doing it. I know they say never, but baby, I ain't never fucking with nobody's nigga. I ain't never gonna do that. And my mama raised queens for real. She didn't raise bitches. It didn't matter that we grew up in the hood. My mother definitely didn't raise bitches that'll lay down with a motherfucker that's taken. And if any of my sisters are doing that, baby, they've skewed off the path because my mother did not raise whores. And I'm okay with saying that. A lot of y'all will feel like, oh, you rubbing it in our face that you had a two-parent house. I am, bitch. I am. Because you should be ashamed of yourself running around breaking up families like that. And before you say, oh, the man knows he's married, bitch, when you find out he's married, it's your duty as a woman to get the fuck up and leave that man alone. When you find out this nigga got a girlfriend, it's your duty as a woman to leave him the fuck alone. You cannot criticize a man for doing what he doing if you helping him do it, bitch. You are no better. You are an equivalent piece of shit. In fact, you're a worse piece of shit. You a low self-esteem ass bitch. You can't have your own, so you're going to interrupt somebody else. And then again, it doesn't matter if they are about to break up. If you have any strength or queendom about yourself, nasty bitch, you wouldn't want to be sharing a man. You would wait until the universe gave this man to you if he was truly supposed to be in your life. But as usual, you bitches do everything to have somebody else's shit. You know, y'all would love, or a lot of y'all, excuse me, love to quote these Bible scriptures. But I noticed that a lot of you hoes forget to quote that one about coveting your neighbor's goods. That counts with husbands and boyfriends and shit too, hoes. See, a lot of you sanctified bitches love to get up here and quote scriptures, but you forget to tell people that you're praying for the woman's husband or you're praying for the woman's boyfriend to be your motherfucking nigga. You're not praying for their situation to work out. You're praying for a way in. Therefore, you're praying foolishness or more foolishness upon them people. Putting that woman through stress, smiling in the woman's face, but talking shit about her when you meet up with her husband and ultimately fucking her husband. See, it always start out that way, ladies. Watch out for them bitches that always find herself telling your husband or your boyfriend, oh, you should do this or that for her. She would like this. This is this bitch priming this nigga so he can come fuck on her because he wants her, she wants him to feel like she cares more about him than you do. And she'll pretend to give a shit about you. Watch out for these bitches like that. Also, watch out for a bitch that always got an opinion on your relationship because she's preying on your relationship, whatever it is. Keep these hoes out your man face. And if he got a problem with you addressing that these bitches are in his face, maybe it's time for you to step away from him for real, for real. Because that's where I made my mistake at. Consistently addressing the shit but not making no action of fucking walking away. But you know what? All praise is due to Obanani for hearing my prayers when I said I want out of this fucking marriage. Ladies, if you find yourself bound to a nigga or you did some stupid shit and did a spell and bound yourself to the nigga and now the shit ain't working out and you know this ain't where you want to be or you finally had enough, please call out to Obanani. She'll remove you from that situation. Let these bitches that willfully hurt you have these niggas. So they can be on Facebook or Instagram and shit posting this shit. Let them have them. And if you bitches are so insistent on consistently hurting women just so you can have a man, Close your mouth talking about what these men are doing because you ain't shit either. As a matter of fact, you're less than shit. I said it before. You less than shit. You a nothing ass bitch. I mean, how low does your self esteem have to be to participate in hurting another woman? Is this the last man you'll ever get? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm addressing bitches that know that this is her last time, and she got to do everything she can, including help destroy a woman, make a woman lose or have miscarriages or break up an entire family so she can have this man because she knows she about to hit a wall. Y'all hate that term. Well, hitting the wall. Again, y'all. She sound like these men. Sometimes they telling you bitches the truth, and you just don't want to hear it. Just like y'all don't want to address the fact that black women hurt other black women just as much as these men are out here hurting black women. Or these black men. Let me make sure I keep it where it's supposed to be. I'm not gonna project everywhere. And it's not all black men. But you dumb bitches want to group all black men under this umbrella. Shit, I'm gonna say it's probably about 60% of black women that will willfully step on another black woman's toes and take or fuck up her relationship. Maybe 65% of you bitches. Because then in that 65% is those that feel like I'm doing this because somebody did this to me. So when y'all speak again on black men perpetuating these cycles of whatever, whatever, make sure you're speaking on these cycles that black women are perpetuating too, or helping to perpetuate. These cycles of emotional trauma, these cycles of lack of trust that these women are running around here with. These broken-hearted women that are so angry that they hate black men. I'll bet you a black woman helped contribute to that. I'll bet you a black woman had something to do with that. Because black women, we can be so vicious and so cruel and so foul to one another, then expect to be treated better. Bitch, please. That's all I got to say about this topic. I'll probably come back and record some more on it because black women, we got to do better. All of this motherfucking gossiping and talking shit and these snidey ass comments y'all be putting up on each other, talking shit. All of this shit about you take this bitch nigga. Like, just shut up, bitch. Even down to you bitches that show up out of nowhere that claim that y'all know these dudes that be in these relationships so well. But this nigga in a whole relationship with another bitch. Baby, you know him as a friend or as a fuck buddy. This woman that he's with, or this man that he with for you whore ass gay dudes that be out here opening your ass up for these niggas is taken. This person that they with know they person better than you do. They know that person in a emotional stance. Especially you bitches that show up, like you hoes that show up that knew these niggas from high school and y'all just so in love with the nigga and you just know the nigga so fucking much and he done been with some motherfucking bitch that he knew like 15, 20 shit, a bitch a long time. Let me say that. And y'all just show up out of nowhere. This nigga just reappear in your life and you all of a sudden know this motherfucker better than the people that have known this motherfucker forever. Y'all blow me with y'all mentality. Stepping all on the woman's toes that then experience this shit firsthand with this motherfucker. Not saying that people can't change, but a lot of y'all be speaking to who this person was 10, 20 years ago. I remember, and this is a skip into story time, this one doctor bitch that my ex-husband was getting money up out of that he went to school with. I'm going to give her name up in the short. I ain't going to give her name up in this. This bitch, like after I got a chance to go through his messages and shit, because I did that because bitch, I'ma find out what the fuck my husband out here doing. And where he getting this extra coin from all of a sudden. Because his broke ass had stopped working by then and wasn't doing a damn thing. It was all on me. I became the divine masculine in the relationship and he was the divine feminine. Because all he did was sit on his ass. because you bitches afforded him the ability to do that. But I digress. This one bitch he went to high school with that became a doctor. If y'all went to Garner High or y'all grew up in Garner and you was around him, y'all know who I'm talking about. The bitch was engaged at the time, but for some reason she was fascinated with my motherfucking ex-husband. See, he was on this motherfucker line or lying to you bitches because that's what he did. He finessed you bitches so well. Like his finesse game was so cold. Like he got so much money about you dumbass bitches. But this one particular bitch, this bitch that knew him from high school, this was literally written in one of her fucking messages. So he pretending that he homeless and fucked up out this motherfucker that I done put him the fuck out. And just for you bitches that didn't know, we lived in North Hollywood on Lancashire. Okay, Google that. Go on, pull his shit up and you'll see his address come up. He had a P.O. box out there up the street from our fucking apartment. Anyway, he had this bitch thinking that I had put him the fuck out and he was living on the fucking streets and he was so fucked up and homeless and hungry and wasn't getting nothing. The nigga was getting food stamps. The nigga was getting GR. The nigga was getting help from the fucking government, okay? Anyway, so I went through his shit and I saw where this bitch had begun sending him money. He had told her all these stories about how mean I was being and how I wasn't having sex with him and that and was lying because I was pregnant 3 fucking times. Like all we did was fuck. Fucking smoke weed. That's what we fucking did. But anyway, I was pregnant at this time, and he didn't even tell this bitch this, but this is an example of black women motherfucking willfully stepping on another black woman's toes at the behest of a nigga that's using her. A nigga that ain't even her nigga. But anyway, he had told this bitch how he was outside and starving and hadn't eaten in so many days and just fed her a whole sob story. Like, he didn't even have to tell the bitch much. It was like she was standing around waiting with her fucking super cape on. And I mean, the bitch went back into stories about how she had a crush on him in high school and da 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 da. And she would always be there for him. And it's fucked up that this bitch, me, he's allowing her to call his wife a bitch. This bitch is doing you like this. And out this whole mouth, how much you need. He tried the bitch to see if, she was really about that action, if she's really about that, funding his fucked up lifestyle motherfucking action. He told the bitch to send him $500. The bitch sent it. Looked like 2 hours later, she hit him back to see if he had actually gotten the money because he had, of course, went and picked the money up. She sent him the MTCN number and whatever to get the money because he had started sneakily getting money sent to him through motherfucking Western Union and motherfucking MoneyGram. So the bitch was Western Union and the money at first because the nigga didn't have no ID. He had lost his ID doing what? Yes, I do remember how he lost his ID, but we're gonna talk about that in story time. But anyway, she's sending him money. She sent him the $500 in. He checked, like I said, his messages 2 hours later, and she was like, "Is that all you need? Because I know $500 ain't enough. You living in LA, da 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 da. Your wife ain't doing nothing. Your wife ain't get." Because I refuse to give him money. I'm the only one working. I'm the only one paying for this almost $3,000 motherfucking month apartment. I got to keep a roof over our head. You ain't doing shit. He done stopped completely selling dope by now because the nigga, of course, used to sell dope, but I ain't gonna dime him out like that because I benefited a little bit off of some of that drug money he had. Anyway, he ain't doing shit. But this bitch ain't considering the fact that, well, maybe I need to reach out and talk to his wife, woman to woman, see what's going on if this is truly my friend. This is what I would do. If one of my friends reached out to me and they was on some shit, I'd be like, yo, I can't just do this without your wife knowing. I need to talk to your wife. Or even if the nigga got a girlfriend, I'm not gonna step on his girlfriend toes. Nigga, what your bitch think about you asking me for some money? She didn't think that. She didn't say that. This bitch stepped all on my toes and talked all about me, y'all. Fat shamed me. Asked him what did he see in me? Why did he want me? Called me a dirty St. Louis chick when, bitch, how dare you? You dusty Riley bitch. Now, I'm not saying all Riley girls are dusty because I have a friend out there. my little partner that I found when I was working at Sprint. She's one of the dopest human beings that I met, her and her family, and she knew my motherfucking ex-husband and his baby mama, and she put me up on game. So to that baby, thank you. If you watching this video, you know who you are, my Aries partner, baby. You one love to you forever. You my sister forever. It's always a fucking fire sign that come through and help this fire sign. That's an example of a black woman looking out for another black woman. But anyway, back to this dirty Riley bitch that became a doctor. This bitch in his inbox, just going. So my ex-husband say, well, you right. I do need more than $500. Without question, this bitch the very next day sent this nigga $2,000, y'all. Oh, now his wings spread. Now he done told me that this bitch getting money. He getting money from yet another bitch because at the time he was getting money from another Raleigh bitch. But I'm gonna talk about her too in story time. But because this doctor bitch was giving up more money, this is who he chose to talk about because he had zero interest in this bitch. The way he talked bad about her, like he told me he was finessing this bitch. And I admit, this is part of my karma too, because I felt like even then, like, damn, this bitch just gonna get this nigga some money without saying anything to me, without acknowledging me as his wife. He telling you he's married, but you gonna still step on my toes and send my nigga some money. And because we had a roof over our head, we had food in our refrigerator, we had weed to smoke, we had money to spend. Because he knew he was being greedy, he told me that he was getting money from your dumb ass bitch. And you know what he did? The nigga went and started buying me things. See them lace fronts that y'all was making fun of, talking about this wig wearing bitch? Baby, your nigga was buying it with your money. Mm-hmm. All them country clothes y'all was talking about I was wearing, he was buying it with the money y'all was sending him. All them sneakers I had that he fucked up with his side bitch, which I figured he felt like he had the right to because he paid for them. Y'all money paid for that shit. See, while you stepping on my goddamn toes, or thought you were stepping on my toes, thought you were shitting on his wife. This nigga was tricking on his wife with your fucking money. He did it to all of you dumb bitches. And I mean every last one of you. Bitches was so stupid, they was, y'all, getting they motherfucking tax money and they back child support money. And baby, he was bringing it all to mama. Even before we were married. I remember one bitch got so mad. I'm talking about you too, sis. Your dumb ass. Even though I know he was telling you the very same lies that he was telling me, but at the end of the day, bitch, while you were calling me delusional on Twitter and taking swipes and having your male friends say little ignorant subliminal shit, your nigga that you spent your back child support on, your tax money, all of that, all of your little teacher salary, all of that money you was giving him, he was spending it on me. And this was before my last name was Mrs. Hines. Your name ain't. You was giving that nigga thousands of dollars at a time. And this was while we were in Raleigh, beloved. Beloveds. I want to say that. Because he was screwing a lot of y'all. And a lot of y'all were giving him money. And he was giving it right to me. Even when we went and had to stay with his friend because he fucked our apartment up the street from Crabtree Valley Mall. He fucked that situation up, but I'm going to get into that in story time. See, all of these black women were willing to help my ex-husband cheat on me. But I'm sure a lot of y'all let a lot of shit come about y'all mouth that these men ain't right. They this, they ain't that, they ain't. But what about what you did? What about what you did to a black woman? But we'll get into that later, y'all. I hope that you subscribe to my channel and continue to comment and watch. And hell, you bitches that keep getting in my inbox, y'all ain't doing nothing but making it worse for him. I'm going to continue to call black women out on the stupid shit that we do. Because y'all got this habit of feeling like you're above reproach, and that just ain't it, sis. That just ain't it. So many of you hoes that done stepped on my toes, bitches that done stepped on my friends' toes. Bitches that done stepped on my clients' toes because I do read tarot. Bitches that done stepped on my co-workers' toes. These stories that I've been told have involved a black woman. So how dare you? How dare you speak on what's not fair? When you do the fucking very same thing. Subscribe to my channel, y'all. Like my channel, share my videos. Let's get this conversation started because black women, how dare you? Women, how dare you? If this reaches everybody else, look, women, how dare you? If you that type of woman, I'm not just only talking to black women. If you a piece of shit woman, this video is for you too. But I'm addressing black women because I'm a black woman. Get it together, ladies.